Hey people, this is ZipoTheChao here, and today I am going to be showing you guys some old drawings, old traditional drawings that I've done in the past. Most of you, at least most of you, who have subscribed to this channel should know that I am an artist and I really like to draw stuff, if you've seen my speed paints or any of my art movies. I just want to apologize that I haven't done any speed paints in like 2 years now. I just haven't had the motivation or time to really do them anymore. I'll probably start doing them again at some point, but just not for a while, not until I get motivated to do them again. But I hope this video will kind of make up for that. I mean, most of my stuff's probably not going to, but this is something art related, so yeah. I want to say that most of these drawings, not all of them, but most of them are from the year 2009 and prior, so these are all drawings I've done from when I was 14 years old and younger. If you're not aware, I actually just turned 20 last month, so I'm an old fart now. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I might not show every single drawing I've got in this pile right here, but I'll try to show off ones that I think are interesting, and yeah. So let's get started. Okay, so this first drawing here is of a chow hatching from an egg. He looks really cute. There's no top shell anywhere, there's no signature anywhere. But yeah, this is just a chow hatching from an egg. I still think it looks pretty good for considering how old it is. But yeah, it's pretty cute. This next drawing's not colored in. A lot of these are not colored in. This was a drawing I did of my chow Plasma back when he was a dark fly chow. As you can see, it says Plasma and Chow X Girl up there, which was my old screen name. So yeah, I think I originally did or later on I did a digital version of this. It might be in one of my older channel's art videos if you've seen that playlist or those videos, but yeah. A lot of drawings I did sketches of and then would scan in and do stuff with on Photoshop, so that's why a lot of these are not colored in, because they were I planned on coloring them in when I put them on the computer, so yeah. This next drawing is a random drawing of knights. It's not very good at all. I don't really need to say anything else about that. This is a drawing that I did of one of my online friends. Her human character I drew as a chow, and it looks pretty weird, actually, looking back at it now. This drawing is of my chow Lemons when he was a neutral run type, and when he had these animal parts. But yeah, again, it's not colored in. I did a digital version of it. That drawing I'm not going to be showing just because this is an Omo Chow sketch, which, yeah, Omo Chow, need I say more. Here is Neutral, Hero, and Dark Chow all together. And I think I originally planned on doing this as artwork for a certain site that I went on, which is now defunct. But obviously I don't think I ever made a digital version of this, so yeah. This is before I started putting signatures on a lot of my drawings. This is a Shadow Chow. I don't draw Shadow Chow like that anymore, obviously. I mean, the way his ears are, it looks more accurate how his ears look in the games, but you know, I don't really draw him like that anymore. And the Shadow Chow's tail's supposed to be arrow pointed, so that's one thing that's off about that as far as how the Chow look in the games, I guess. This is an Espeon. There's stains on it, unfortunately, but this is an Espeon that I did. And, yeah, the shading's... I want to say the shading is at least a little bit decent, considering I did this when I was like 13, 14 years old, but yeah, it's like, nothing to write home about now. Here is a Hero Swim Fly Chow on a beach chair holding a thing of lemonade, apparently. This chow looks really fat, actually. That's kind of weird. No shading on that, I was pretty lazy. Here is a Glaceon Chow, which I actually think looks really good now still. Sorry if the video is shaking a lot. I'm using a very shaky hand right now. But yeah, I still think this one looks pretty darn good. There's no shading on it, but I wasn't actually that good at shading back then, if some of the previous drawings weren't, you know, evidence of that. But yeah, I still think this one looks pretty good, considering. Oh, a drawing that's actually colored in for once. This is an ZipoTheChao. I really, really liked the Pokemon Absol back then. And I'm not as big of a fan of the Pokemon now, but I still like it. It's still pretty cool. I really liked it, and I liked drawing ZipoTheChao back then. Here's a very small drawing of Rouge. It looks terrible. I was not very good at drawing Mobian characters at all back then. I'm still kind of not. I mean, I'm better, obviously, now, but I'm still kind of meh when it comes to drawing Mobians. They're just so awkward to draw. This one is, I gotta change this one a bit, but this one's a vertical drawing. This is a recreation of, like, the intro from the Peach Fuzz manga, which I did this, I think, back in 2007, 2008. And, yeah, I don't do this type of stuff anymore. Someone help us! That's my stellar voice acting right there. And, Kibble Knight fainting. But yeah, for those of you who've read the manga Peach Fuzz, this should look familiar. This is like, the ferret Peach's, like, you know, like how she sees things when she was taken and kidnapped from the pet store, which was actually her kingdom, by the malicious Handra, otherwise known as the Human Hand. But yeah, that's still one of my favorite mangas to this day. It's the only one I've actually fully read. This was a drawing I think I did in 2010. It was supposed to be like a sketch for New Deviant ID, which I never finished. I want to say it looks somewhat decent, but yeah. Notice my Chao is left-handed. That's because I am left-handed. The more you know, insert a rainbow here. This drawing, I'm not sure if I want... I'll go ahead and show it, never mind. This was a comic I was planning on doing with Sonic and Eggman, which I never finished, because, you know, Eggman's face isn't finished, but it's Sonic here. What have you gotten planned this time, Eggman? Yeah. I couldn't draw Mobians for crap back then. And some cat is clawing on the, carpet back there. They better stop before I get up and yell at them. This is a 2010 drawing. It actually has a date on it. January 17th, 2010. This is a Tails Chao folding up a paper airplane and being confused about it. Yeah, there's smudges all over this drawing, and it's all wrinkled, unfortunately, but... this drawing is upside down. This is a drawing of Dialga and Palkia. The Palkia one I actually scanned in and made a digital version of it, but the Dialga I never scanned in. Yeah, if it isn't obvious why, they just look pretty crappy. I mean, they looked amazing to me back then, but not anymore. Here's a drawing I did of the Chao character for one of my good online friends. This is a Certimus Chao. It belongs to the character Gamematic30. I talk to him on Skype a lot, but yeah. Again, I did a digital version of this, that's why it's not colored in. Here is a drawing I did of a character that belonged to a friend who at the time was named RS Chao, Kirby RS. This was her Chao character. Again, I made a digital version of this drawing. My camera's getting really hot right now. This is a Chao drawing of another friend of mine. I had lots of friends back then. I don't so much anymore, because people move on with their lives and stuff. But this is another Chao I did. There's no name anywhere on this one. Here is a Giratina origin form sketch. I don't know why I did this one. I could have done this in 2008, actually. Back when I was obsessing over the release of the 11th Pokemon movie, as well as Pokemon Platinum. And, yeah, it's pretty cruddy, actually. I drew Giratina origin form earlier this year, and by God, that's probably like one of the best drawings I've done ever. This drawing isn't finished. It's my Chao character Zippo being, I guess, angry about something, and I think this is supposed to be a sketch for another Sonic Chao, but I don't know. Chao's smaller and the sketch is bigger. I don't know. I wasn't good at drawing back then. Well, maybe you disagree. Maybe you think this art is like stellar, but I don't. Here is a dragon, which is actually pretty good considering I drew a lot of dragons back then. I really liked dragons. I still kind of do, but I don't really draw them that much anymore. But yeah, the anatomy on this is just awful. It's really bad. My anatomy is still bad even now, but at least it's better than that. Here's a Pikachu, again, bad anatomy, and +1 dancing, and Pocket Monster written there. All nice and sparkly. I think I planned on coloring this in, but if you could see the, +1 being kind of shaded in a little bit, obviously that, plan didn't come to fruition. Bleh. I can't talk right now. This is the only digital art thing in here, and it's not even digital art, it's more just edited image, but this is a, Tails, Chao, which is official artwork of Chao from Sonic Adventure 1, and I edited it in MS Paint. And yeah, that's what this is. This is from like 2007 or something, when I didn't really do digital art, so yeah. I'm ashamed to admit I edited and recolored stuff when I was younger. There's a drawing of Princess Peach, a ferret from the Peach Fuzz manga. It says, "Princess, remain loyal to me, follow my every command." And it's a quote from her in the manga, and it's her dressed up in her princess outfit. Again, kind of a recreation of a drawing in the first volume manga, but yeah. Oh god, this next drawing, I don't know what to make of it. This is an Amy Chao, all pissed off and raging with her hammer, and this poor Sonic Chao just, oh my god, that leg, it's just... The anatomy on this is so bad, god. I almost like this drawing still, just because of how ridiculous it looks. I mean, seriously. What on earth was I thinking back then? I'm sorry if you can hear that noise in the background, there's a fan going on. It's really hot here in Florida, don't you know? But anyways, here is a Hero Swim Fly Chao and a Hero Swim Run Chao swimming together. This is this Chao right here, I think was featured in a drawing that one of my friends did, and I was just basically trying to recreate that sort of drawing by adding, this Chao here. And yeah, the underwater effects are terrible. But hey, at least it's something that I colored in, which is, at least something, compared to the other drawings. Here's a drawing of Zippo. Not finished, obviously. One of her wings is missing, her tail's missing, and her foot's not even properly finished, and yeah. Bad anatomy is bad. This is a drawing that I did when I graduated middle school. When I finished 8th grade, I did this drawing, so this was done, I think, maybe a few weeks to a month at the max, before my 14th birthday. But yeah, it's a Chao with a graduation cap and a diploma. Yeah. Graduation. It was exciting times, even though I never attended the graduation ceremony. This is an early design of my Chao character, when they were back when Zippo was originally supposed to be a neutral normal Chao, and she didn't even have a name yet. There's the arrow-pointed tail, the wings, which have 4 blades on them instead of 3. And, yeah, other than that, it's pretty much the same Chao, just a, neutral normal. Sorry if my voice sounds kind of crappy, it's kind of sore right now. Another drawing of early Zippo drawing, again, left-handed. I'm lefty, so I always make my characters lefties as well. Yeah, she's scribbling. This is actually a drawing that I think is really, really good considering when I did it. This is a Hero Fly Chao looking up at the sky. I think it's really good. I did this when I was 13. This is like one of the first drawings I ever scanned in and posted it on Chao Island back in early 2009. And I think I still am pretty... well, I'm not really proud of it, but, I still like it. I still think it's decent for... or I shouldn't even say decent. It's better than decent for the drawing at the time. Oh god, this next drawing is embarrassing. This is a drawing of Knuckles, and oh my god, that derp face. It's so bad. I could not draw Mobians back then. Oh, even more Mobian goodness right here. It's another drawing of Rouge. Really bad anatomy. Just look at that hand. I don't. It's just why, why did I think this was a good idea to draw? I could only really draw Chao good back then. Here's another drawing that was inspired by one of my online friends, with one of her Chao right there, and then this Chao that I added. Yeah, it's throwing flower petals in the air, apparently. I don't think that's what I originally wanted it to look like, but that's what it looks like to me now. Oh, God. This one is a stupid comic that I made. It's not even funny, it's just me drawing stuff. Another Absol Chao. A Chao that got its butt kicked, or face kicked, I should say. Not even kicked, it's just fried off. It's, yeah. I don't know. Kind of wanted to draw comics back then, but this didn't turn out very well. There's another drawing. This Chao's doing the same pose of that other new Hero Fly Chao in the one drawing. Just waving in the sky and stuff. Again, partially inspired by one of my friends online. This drawing I did at school because it's on graph paper, which why would I ever draw on graph paper otherwise? It's another dragon, and I think this drawing actually has something else on the other side. Yeah, it does. It's a Kibble Knight from Peach Fuzz. Again, I was obsessed with that manga back then. Drawing of a Zippo from behind. That tail does not look good. I would say it looks, I guess, okay. Zip-o, just trying to make sure... Oh, sorry, there's a cat sneezing back there, if you heard that. Zippo, just trying to make sure people knew how to pronounce it, because I was apparently concerned over that. This is another Kibble Knight. Again, I was obsessed with Peach Fuzz manga. Oh, this next drawing's pretty interesting. Now, it's a Pikachu dressed up in a dress again, kind of a reference to Peach Fuzz and Prince Pikachu. And I think this is interesting now because it's almost like foreshadowing the cosplay Pikachu, which I think is pretty funny. But yeah. There's a Dark Chaos Chao, and it says Hatred up there. Yeah. Lots of flames. Flames that don't look good. And those legs, why did I draw Chao with legs back then? I mean, I draw run-type Chao with legs, but, you know, they're still not even that long. I mean, seriously, why did I do that? This is a Shaman Skyform, it's bipedal, and that face, it is very disturbing. Very disturbing indeed. There's another Shaman. This was a redraw of, I think the guy's name is Archice. His drawing of a Shaman Skyform. And Shaman Skyform's like my favorite legendary. Just, you know, little FYI there. Here's another Chao, early design of a Chao character. But I never actually did anything with this Chao character, even with its final design. So I might decide to do something with them later if I can come up with a backstory for them, but for now, yeah, just, yeah. Here's a drawing of a Sonic. It actually looks somewhat decent, but still pretty bad. Yeah. Shaded it a little bit at least, though. Here's a Chao that I did for... Her username on Chao Island was literally Chao Island. I think she was supposed to be saying something there, but I can't read it because it's bad handwriting and kind of erased. But yeah, I edited this in Photoshop. I like some of the other drawings in here. This was a drawing of the fur dragon from Dragon Adopters, which is down now. It's no longer active anymore. But this is what the fur dragon, the child fur dragon, looked like. This is a redraw of like the artwork that was made by Thazumi, I believe that's how you say his username, on DeviantArt. Sorry. Oh my god, this next drawing is like the oldest one in here. Check this out, guys. It's this is a drawing I did back when I was like, back in like, I would say at the very earliest, like, you know, I did this back in like, between I would say 1998 and 2000. So I was either like 3 to 5 years old when I drew this. It says, "Baby blue cat said no," with an arrow pointing there instead of a speech bubble. And I don't know why he's outlined in orange, but it's based off a book that I read back then. And oh, there is a cardinal right outside the window. I don't know if I should show it. I probably scared it away. Yeah, I scared it away by accident. Reality TV right here. I'm surprised I knew how to spell the word blue back then. And said. But yeah. This is a drawing from, I think, 2008. There's a Latios and a bunch of Chao. It's unfinished because the Dark Chao's not even finished being drawn. There's a Soldu and a Latios with its neck broken and not finished. I think this was part of like a little story that I wrote, but never really finished. But yeah. I wrote a lot of stories back then. This is a drawing of my Chao Zippy and Plum. Zippy back when he was a hero normal nunchao, and Plum when she was a hero power. She's holding a hero fruit right there. If you watch my older videos from my older account, which are in a playlist, you might recognize how they look here if you watch like my old Chao tours and stuff. If you did, I'd be surprised because those videos are bad. Bad, but still somehow entertaining to me. Here's my Chaos Chao, Hero Chaos Chao, Shamey, and Moonlit. Yeah. I did a lot of these drawings back then, drawings of my own Chao. Here is a drawing of Chaos. It's, again, bad. I was gonna say Mobian, but I guess, I don't know if you could consider Chaos a Mobian. But yeah, the thumb's not even on the right side of his hand right there. But, it's just, you know, bad. Here's a drawing that I did. I actually remember when I drew this, I missed the bus for school, and I had to be picked up by my dad, and I was at his workplace, and one of the cats is climbing on the furniture. Hopefully they don't come walking over here. But yeah, here is all these Chao characters. I drew this December 16th, 2009. There's my signature. And here's my Chao character. It was Kirby RS, Gamematic 30, Vivanche, and Sidezilla 96. These were some of my good friends online on DeviantArt back in the day. Some of them have switched accounts, some of them are still on the same account. Some have changed usernames, but yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not really that close with these guys anymore. I kind of wish I was, but yeah. Here's a sketch of a Dark Sonic Chao, which is actually the digital version of this. It's like one of my most popular drawings on DeviantArt, which is actually kind of sad because the drawing's actually, in my opinion, not that good. I gotta kind of hurry this up now. Still got several drawings in here. I might start skipping stuff though. This is a drawing of a Chao of a character from Keitai Denji Telefang. Pretty sure you guys don't even know what the heck that is. But this is a Chao of one of the monsters in that. And I think this might have been the last drawing I did in 2009. I could be wrong on that. This drawing I'm not going to show. This is a drawing of a Perfect Chaos. Yeah. I apparently don't know how Perfect Chaos is supposed to be drawn. This is a drawing I did for somebody on Chao Island who went by the username Super Anthony. So yeah, I made his Chao character was basically like a superhero type thing. This is a drawing I did of my Chao Dandy, I think it was, back when she was a hero swim. And yeah, she looks pretty cute there. I think that drawing's kind of okay for the time. And this is an unfinished drawing of Lugia. This drawing, I think, was supposed to be the Bio Lizard, but yeah, I didn't finish it, and what the heck does the Bio Lizard look like? Another Chao swimming, the same Chao that I drew in one of the swimming drawings previously. Another sketch of a Chao, some evil eyes in the background. I don't know what's up with that. It's Hero Chao and a Dark Chao. And I drew Chao cross-eyed a lot back then. This is a Sonic Chao that is singing. This is a drawing I did of a user who went by the name, goes by the name Axel Fox, I think, on DeviantArt. Sorry if you can hear that noise, it's the cat making noise. And that is a motorcycle. But this is a drawing of that one person's Chao character, Charlotte, the Chao. This is again Sidezilla's Chao, just running around in the grass. And the last drawing I have here that I'm going to show is this one that says Nightfall, and it's a Darkfly nun, I think. It's supposed to be a Riala Chao. But yeah, those are all the drawings that I'm going to be showing for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry this video was so freaking long, but, you know, I had a lot of drawings here, so, and I skipped a few of them, so, but I went through most of them. But anyways, I will see you guys whenever I do the next video, and hope you guys enjoyed, so see you guys next time. Bye.